Ever wondered how a massive airplane actually moves in the sky? How does a pilot control such a giant machine with pinpoint accuracy? Well, the answer lies in something called control surfaces. These are special parts of the aircraft that help it turn, climb, descend, and land safely. And today, we're breaking it all down in the simplest way possible. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how an aircraft's primary and secondary control surfaces work, and why they're so important. So let's get started. First, let's talk about the primary control surfaces. These are the ones that give the pilot direct control over the aircraft's movement in the air. Imagine you're in an airplane and the pilot wants to tilt the plane to the left or right. How does that happen? It's all because of the ailerons. Ailerons are located on the trailing edge of each wing. When one aileron goes up, the other goes down. This makes the aircraft roll left or right. So, if the pilot wants to turn left, the left aileron goes up while the right aileron goes down, and the aircraft tilts in that direction. Simple, right? Let's move on. Now let's talk about how a plane moves up and down. That's where the elevators come in. Elevators are located on the horizontal stabilizer at the back of the aircraft. They control the pitch, which means whether the nose of the plane goes up or down. If the elevators go up, the nose lifts up. If they go down, the nose tilts downward. This is how the pilot makes the plane climb into the sky or descend for landing. Now, what if the pilot wants to turn the plane left or right without tilting? That's where the rudder comes in. The rudder is located on the vertical stabilizer at the tail. It controls the yaw, which means whether the nose of the plane moves left or right. If the rudder moves left, the nose of the aircraft moves left. If it moves right, the nose moves right. It works along with the ailerons to make turns smooth and controlled. Alright, those were the primary control surfaces. Now let's talk about the secondary ones that help fine-tune the flight. These aren't absolutely necessary to control the plane, but they help improve performance, stability, and efficiency. Ever notice those parts of the wing moving up and down during takeoff or landing? Those are called flaps. Flaps are located on the trailing edge of the wings near the fuselage. They extend downward to create extra lift at lower speeds. This helps the plane take off from shorter runways and land more smoothly. Slats are like flaps, but they are on the leading edge of the wings. They help the aircraft generate more lift at lower speeds. This prevents stalls and helps the plane stay stable during takeoff and landing. Now, what if the pilot wants to slow down in midair or after landing? That's where spoilers come in. Spoilers are located on top of the wings. They reduce lift and increase drag, helping the aircraft descend smoothly. After landing, they deploy fully to slow the aircraft down quickly. Pilots don't want to keep adjusting the controls all the time, right? That's why we have trim tabs. These small surfaces are attached to the elevators, rudder, and ailerons. They automatically adjust the controls to keep the plane flying level without extra effort from the pilot. And that's it. Those are the primary and secondary control surfaces that make flying safe and smooth. So, to summarize, primary control surfaces, ailerons, elevators, and rudder directly control the aircraft's movement. Secondary control surfaces like flaps, slats, spoilers, and trim tabs help improve efficiency and stability. Pretty cool, right? Now here's a question for you. Which control surface do you think is the most important? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss another awesome aviation video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.